Hey, Shalom. Just real quick, giving all of the praise and the glory to the Most High and the Son, Yahweh Bashmi Shai Bashmi Rakak Wadash. And once again, giving all of the praise and the glory to the Most High and the Son, Yahweh Bashmi Shai. And as well as Barakatham to the Akim as well. Just real quick, I just want to get into this and just addressing what was said on the redacted. I'm not going to play it because you won't be able to hear it right, whether I turn my mic off or not. So what I'll do is I'll put the link in the description box. It's live right now. By the time I probably upload this, it won't be live anymore. But there's some points that I want to address as the later part of the live, and speaking about these banks, because what we see happening right now, especially around the world, as I've previously seen in West Africa, how the peoples have been rumbling because of the banking situation and the changing up of the currency. Right, and that sort of situation, and current situations as well that's happening, and as well as even within Europe with how people, with on how people are not being able to get money out of their bank account because the banks are collapsing, and we already know obviously why that's the case, because by the order of the Rothschilds, which control all of the major central banks, which they're basically propelling the CBDC. And in order for you to correspond with the CBDC, somehow, some way, there's going to be some kind of a microchip that you may very well have to take. All right, and this just goes right back into Revelations 13 once again, and this is what we see happening, and this is why we go so hard on that Revelations 13 and 16 prophecy, because this is the final nail in the coffin. Okay, and once this prophecy is taking place, we know that spells the end of this place right here and there. Okay, and because the Rothschilds control the major central banks, they can do whatever they want with the currencies in those banks. And in this case, what's happening in these times, right, instead of people taking out their money and out of the bank, that's not going to be anymore. It's going to be more digital. Instead of having physical money, you're going to have digital money. And like I said, in order for you to get access to that digital money, you're going to have to get some kind of an implantable device under your skin. And this is what they're going to do, because prophecy says so, officially anyway. So this reads as what Maya Amshar Rothschild said of himself: "Permit me to issue and control the money of a nation, and I cannot mix its laws, because the money is the blood of the people." So if you can manipulate the money, then you can manipulate people's lives, because people's lives depend on the money, obviously. Okay, so this is hitting people where it hurts the most, where people cannot get money out of their account because the banks have collapsed. And this is something that we've been warning about consistently, over and over again, of the times that will come where the economy is going to collapse, the banks are going to collapse, and there's going to be chaos on the streets. And I mean, like, what better yet to cause chaos than any other way? I mean, telling people that they can't get access to their money, it's the best way to cause chaos, which goes back to the important motto of the 33rd degree Masons, which is Ordo Ab Chaos. And with that motto that they're going with, they're using the Hegelian dialectic to cause a reaction and then to therefore bring a solution. What is that solution? To centralize all power that the people once had, the little power that they had, back to the powers that control this system overall. And this is the way it's going to be done. And then he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or on their forehead. So again, there's going to be so many different situations that's going to happen. Psychological operations after psychological operation that's going to persuade the people psychologically to undergo the procedure of taking that mark. Okay, and so there you have it. They're going to change up the currencies. They may even say some other way wild out there kind of stuff to get people afraid, whatever it is, man. But there's going to be a lot of psyops happening, and the greatest of them all is this collapse of the banks. So if the central banks are collapsing because they're going to transform the currency, then that's an order to the lesser banks to do the same thing. All right. So this is what's happening, man. So this could very well be the year that they unleash the mark of the you know what, and eventually we'll be out of here. And it's funny because last week ago, Joe Biden passed an executive order for the digital dollar. So all of this has been pre-planned, has been staged, and this is what they're talking about, because basically what they've spoken about in these different cabinets, as you know, I forgot the guy's name, man. His name is Clayton. Yeah, Clayton. He was basically bringing that out, that they're just pretty much releasing that data now, and they don't really care, because when you think about it, right, back 4 years ago, when well, I would say 3 going on 4 years ago, because it's not December yet, they brought this lie out there saying that it's a particular variant, and you know where I'm going, right? And with that being said, a year later, we was under this experiment, trial and run, and in the midst of that time, a lot of people underwent to go take the you know what, because they feared that they wouldn't be able to travel anymore and do other things that they like to do. So they did that, and now because of that, they're sick. They're not the same anymore. All right. So now the powers that are in their positions, they don't really give a shit anymore. They don't care. Okay. They just gonna tell you what it is and do it and actually do it now. You know, and this is where we're at. So again, we just have to wait and see where things are gonna go in these times. But it's looking very promising that this could very well be the year, and if not, highly likely it's possibly gonna be next year. So that's pretty much all I have to say, man. You know, just have to just keep watching, keep our eyes open, and we'll see where this thing goes, man. Because I mean, like when you look at these countries that are struggling with their banks, you know, there's rumblings, man, and if they keep doing this, man, which they're probably gonna keep doing this to get the people to get real desperate. And when people get to a level of desperation, then they're gonna then come with a new solution, and the new solution is gonna be, oh yeah, we have the mark now, so people are gonna take that mark, and that's how it's gonna be done from there. I mean, that's just from where I see. But like I said before, there's gonna be multiple of different psychological aberrations that's gonna happen, that's gonna cause all people to take that mark. All right. Shalom.